I spent 5 weeks in Portugal, and one of the things that totally surprised me was the graffiti. It's everywhere. Old, beautiful buildings are covered. But also, there are incredible murals everywhere. So you will see some random tagging, but again, you will see insanely good art, museum quality murals right there on the street. Now, Portugal has a pretty cool history with street art. After the Carnation Revolution in the 1970s, people started using walls to share political messages, and it stuck. So instead of fighting it, cities like Lisbon started working with the artists. There's even a program called GAU, or GAU, which stands for Galeria de Arte Urbana. It's basically an official urban art gallery, so a lot of it's actually encouraged. GAU isn't about making walls look nice. It's actually helped transform neighborhoods that were struggling, turning empty or vandalized walls into vibrant, meaningful art that brought people together. The city stopped treating graffiti like a crime and started seeing it as a culture, and it brought tourism and pride to those areas, which is pretty cool. Now, one of the big names is Vils, and he doesn't just paint on walls, he carves faces into them with drills and chisels. And then there is José Arve, and he paints these huge, colorful portraits, often with birds and flowers weaving through the figure, and most of his work is around the Graça neighborhood. And Add Fuel takes Portugal traditional tile and gives them like a new look. But let me tell you, in Lisbon, entire neighborhoods are covered in street art. Graça has a big mix of styles and some of José Arve's best work. Alex Factory is a creative hub packed with huge pieces by famous artists. And Quinta do Mocho is basically an outdoor museum with about 100 murals on apartment buildings. And Marvila has incredible art too, so you really need to know where to look. And while Lisbon is the main hub, Porto also has a lively street art scene, so both cities are great to go to check out the art. Now, I didn't really know where to go, so I did a walking tour, but I was in Portugal in February, and I did about 500,000 steps. I don't know, it was freezing, just to look at these murals, and every one I saw was better than the next. Every corner I turned was a surprise, and by the end, I couldn't feel my toes, but I had hundreds of photos and unbelievably an even bigger appreciation for street art. So after all those steps and murals, I realized that street art isn't just decoration, it's a living story. It's about history, people, struggles, and joy, all painted on city walls. And it made me see Portugal in a whole new way. This colorful open-air gallery is another reason why I am simply hooked on Portugal.